Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're doing fine. Today I'm going to review Baghari by Robert Piguet. This is my first niche perfume that I blind bought. So yes, after saying to myself that I'm never going to blind buy anything anymore, I'm talking about perfumes of course, I started again, and I started with two perfumes, not just one. So I bought Baghari and V or Visa. This is the old Visa by Robert Piguet. This is an old French house that actually was closed for some time, like 50 years, around 50 years, and was relaunched in 2000. And Baghari is an old fragrance. I think it was first created in the 50s. But in 2006, Aurélien Guichard recreated the fragrance. So starting with the old formula, he kind of polished it and modernized it a little bit, and it was a relaunch in 2006. First of all, let me tell you why I chose this fragrance to review. Because when I decided to blind buy it, I haven't really found a lot of reviews for this fragrance. So for me, it was actually a good deal to buy it together with Visa. For V, I had a small decant, and I knew, even if it was like an impulse buy also, but I kind of knew that I like it, and it is a more crowd-pleasing fragrance. Let's just say it. I'm going to review this also. Okay, but for Baghari, I almost haven't found any reviews, just one, I believe, and it was not very explicit. And I read a lot about it on Fragrantica. I think I found some reviews on some blogs, but anyway, in my head, I didn't have such a clear picture about the fragrance. So it is an aldehydic fragrance. Until recently, I was not really a big fan of aldehydes. So Chanel numéro 5, Chanel number 5 was not really one of my favorite perfume. However, I'm starting to give it a chance. I sample it in the stores. I'm thinking about buying a decant first. But still, even if I enjoy it more and more, it is not a love for now. Something in it is not quite I don't know how to say it, quite suited for my tastes. But I am willing to try more perfume styles to expand my horizon. So after reading a lot about this fragrance, I decided to give it a chance because it is considered an aldehydic beginner's perfume. So if you want to begin your journey into aldehydes and aldehydic perfumes, you can start with this one. When I received it, my first impression was, what did I do? Why did I buy this? Will I be able to resell it? Because I didn't like it. So I sprayed it on my hand, and I'm going to spray it now for first impression. I'm wearing it, so I think I sprayed it 5 hours ago, but now just for a new, top notes and everything. So what are the notes? Top notes, aldehydes. Lots and lots of aldehydes. So if you know Chanel number 5, Chanel numéro 5, you know what I'm talking about. The clean, soapy, almost crisp, champagne-like feeling, very strong in your face, very clean. Okay, so you smell the aldehydes. It is a very clean, soapy smell. The beauty of this fragrance starts, in my opinion, after 20-30 minutes, when the aldehydes subside and you start getting more of the base, of the middle, let's just say, but more of the base. So top notes, we have aldehydes, and I also found on some websites citrus notes. Not listed on Fragrantica, not listed on the official Robert Piguet site, but in my opinion, there is definitely some orange here. And then you have as middle notes flowers. So you have rose, jasmine, and some say iris. And it does definitely has a powdery feeling, a little slight powdery feeling. And in the base, as base notes, you get amber, musk, and vanilla. And yes, after 20-30 minutes, I started to like the fragrance. At first, it was just a like. After an hour or two, it was a strong like. And after 3-4 days of wearing it, it started to be a love, because I'm kind of craving this perfume. So when I reach for a, I don't know, uplifting perfume, something that I want to feel cozy with, but to feel clean, but also cozy, to feel warm, I'm reaching for this perfume. And I have quite a few. Okay, and what I like about it is that you get that crisp, clean feeling, and then you are starting to get a very nice candied orange note. This is why I say, I don't know how is that orange peel, candied orange is not listed in the notes. It could be that the amber with the vanilla and with the aldehydes and some flowers are creating this feeling of a candied orange, but the feeling is so strong that it is like, I don't know, like you smell the candied orange little pieces that you can find in panettone, if you know, the Italian cake for Easter and Christmas sometimes. So if you know the smell of that peeled candied orange or small pieces of candied orange, it is exactly the smell of Baghari after 30 minutes, 1 hour in, and it is a quite lovely smell. I also imagine it as when I'm wearing it as a very nice cream soap. So imagine if you know those soaps, bar soaps that have little pieces of something. Let's say a soap with little pieces of candied orange in it, but only in a cream form, in a liquid creamy form. And it stays like this for hours. I mean, at the beginning I was not very happy with the longevity, I have to admit it, because it was very hot outside, and I find it quite refreshing, but after an hour I almost couldn't feel it. But I think my skin eats perfumes in the heat. So I prefer to leave the test for longevity and sillage and so on in a more in colder weather. And now it is quite cold. Yes, it is the beginning of September, but it is like 16 degrees Celsius outside, and I'm wearing it. I think I applied it 5 hours ago, and I can still feel it around me. It is not a very projecting fragrance, so it is more for yourself, for the ones that are going to hug you, but it's definitely there, and you can still feel it after 5, 6, even 7 hours. And for me, this is a very good performance, because, as I said, I tend to eat perfume. My skin is not very friendly with perfumes. And what I wanted to say more about Baghari, why did I started to love it? I started to love it because it gives you that clean vibe. So a lot of people that love aldehydes, they are looking for the clean soapy vibe, you know. You are out of the shower clean but elegant, because aldehydes are quite elegant. You know, you can feel clean wearing citrusy perfume, floral perfume, but aldehydes are a little bit more sophisticated in my opinion. But you know, the aldehydes can be very, they give you a cold feeling, you know, crisp, cold. This perfume, however, with the candied orange accord and the amber and vanilla, um, it is creating a very warm feeling. So you have the cold from aldehydes, but you have the warmth from vanilla and amber, and together this makes an elegant, cozy, uplifting perfume, good for hot weather, good for cold weather. So good for a day in the office. Why not? It is not offensive in my opinion. It's quite like lovely and elegant, but also for a night, let's say chilling in front of the TV, watching Netflix. Why not? So so for me, it is a love. And I'm very glad that I discovered an aldehydic perfume to start my journey. Maybe next time I'm going to buy, my next aldehydic perfume is going to be Chanel number 5. Who knows? For now, I'm really enjoying and loving this. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please give me a like. And if you want to encourage me to make more videos like this, please subscribe. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.